We're all gonna pretend like the music was there the whole time.
I thought it was for just the last 10 seconds. I was like, ooh, the last 10 seconds.
I'm not wearing
are
a
so ominous.
completely different outfit as I was 15 minutes ago, and that my lighting isn't different. Okay, we're all going to pretend that.
I see.
So
This is us pretending.
hello, and welcome to the first stream of the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay October 2025. I'm joined today by Rowan, they, them, and then also CB Friends, and then CB Friends if she was a timer. I'm so funny, guys. Thank you for laughing at my jokes.
I did laugh. What?
I am drawing things on my face. I can't emote.
You could go, haha, CB, you're so funny, without emoting. Use your voice.
Aha, CB, that was hilarious.
Thank you. That is what I am.
Hilarious.
Just that, just immediate, positive reinforcement out of everything that comes out of my mouth. That's all I want, you know? Just that little bit of things. So, welcome. I'm glad people are joining us. Excited for this event. Excited to get a lot of things done. I do realize that my first timer question is asking what everyone's major goal for the event is, but I'm going to ask it now instead. So what are your major goals for the event? And I'm hoping that Sam and Sarah didn't just ask this in the stream they did that I dipped out.
We didn't, actually. We normally do, but chat was real into the Alpha Omega question, so I completely forgot.
However, I'm so sad I missed it now.
According to some online quiz, I'm
Watch us on ×2. It's only a half-hour long stream. You'll be good, Rowan.
Rowan, do you remember? I think I was an alpha, and I was like a soft alpha or something like
Crazy
that.
thing to say, first of all.
Hey,
Crazy
you took the quiz too. You took the quiz too. Don't act like you didn't.
I know what
I don't.
my reports tell me I get.
I am an
Maybe
alpha
take it during
in
the
the
first
streets, an omega in the sheets. There you go.
Let's move.
I think that's a crazier thing to say. That's a crazier thing to say.
Until I asked.
Okay, so my major goal is to make CB a tomato by the time I leave. But no, I'm kidding.
I'm already slightly overheated from this sweater and the fact I just turned on the AC in my apartment and I'm in California and I had the windows open because it was nice and it's not that smog-y. So Sam and Rowan, what are your goals?
Media kit. I want to get as much critiqued for. I cannot say the title for a. No, actually, I can't. Edge of Calamity. I want to get as much critiqued for Edge of Calamity as I can. This is unintentional. My alpha critique partner. That's just.
I believe you.
You know, if it was intentional, I would have had a very different look on my face.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
my major goal, I want to the end of chapter 4.
Yeah.
My other goal is to just survive momming because I have a trunk or treat event today, and we gotta go grocery shopping tomorrow morning.
I thought you were gonna go grocery shopping like that, and I wasn't gonna be surprised.
I probably will, because
make up again.
It's festive.
I could put on something.
God forbid a woman has some whims.
I give no fucks.
I'm not judging. I'm commenting. It's different.
No, I know. No, there was one time we went to the Ren Fair, and then we picked up some things from Walmart on the way home. I've also, gone to McDonald's in full cosplay before. So.
During dinner interview, yes.
My goal today is to finish chapter 2, which I'm basically rewriting. I'm near the end of it. Its word count is already like 1,000 words above what it previously was. But it's fine because now I get to write a fight with a griffin. And then I don't know what my overall goals for this weekend are, other than just be plowing ahead doing my revisions for Storm's Heir, which is my gay dragon novel. If people do not know. All right, I want to check on chat. We have Shannon saying hi, make friends like button. Sarah, Eva, wow. And Jessica, it's fine.
To be fair, YouTube likes to unsubscribe people.
Yeah, YouTube does unsubscribe people. Hi again. I don't know what this is at, but I probably deserved it. Love my new timer look. This timer or the intro timer? Because the intro timer is the Storytellers Hearth background with something I made like 3 seconds ago. But this timer is our lovely Laura Nettles, which all of our timers today will be from her, that I made a playlist about 10 minutes ago. Obviously very prepared for this event. Mystery goes to write as many chapters in my second draft as possible. Amazing. What are the images behind you? Postcards or something else in time. So these are postcards given to me by Sam's mother, from the novel Heaven Official's Blessing. And it's the cover art of each book of pretty men with long hair falling in love.
Yeah.
And I love them because they confuse my father every time he sees them. And that is one of my favorite authors, is MXTX, which was the author that why Rowan and I became friends. And Sam and I are currently reading through Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation during our book talk series, which we do back and forth on our channels. And we're normal about them.
Yeah, my reaction was normal.
It's a one wall and a mirror. Yeah, so the closet doors are just a mirror, so I really have to make sure there's no trash in my room that you guys can see. It's all about angles, baby.
I was trying to braid my hair, but it's like I haven't brushed it since I showered. And so like I'd get part of the braid and then there would just be like a snag, and to save my arms, I must finger brush it first.
Sarah has one goal, 100 words in my witchy YA per sprint. Love it. I think I say in total, and I'm like, that's 100 words than you have before, but I like 100 words per sprint.
For a mom, 100 words for the weekend could be an achievement.
Honestly, I would support it. Any goals are I got 12 words done the entire event because I was not being able to join anything.
I haven't written in like 6 days. So,
Like past goals for the event used to be like somebody used it as basically a cleaning weekend so that they can then focus on writing in November. And then other people would use it to like write their outline and get everything ready for November and stuff. So
cool. All right, we have a nice goal. We love talking. One wall in an alternate dimension masquerading as a mirror. Yeah, obviously. I'll just pass.
You weren't supposed to know that.
Yeah, no, it's actually
that's where
my cat's favorite hiding place is in the closet, which leads to so many jokes. Right now she's not in the closet, she's on the bed. Eva wants to progress on poetry project, or video edits. Best case to finish both. I support you. I think you can finish both. My goal this weekend is 5K. Small, simple, easy. That puts me at 35K in bloody books, which is a nice place to be. It does. Nice. I like a goal. The goal that's like, okay, this is what I want to do, and everything plus that is a plus. Yeah. Valid. Okay. Goals are to be determined. Don't let them know what you're thinking. Nice.
Keep them on their toes. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do crazy goals like 70K in 7 days. I can never do that. No. Honestly, even at like when I was finishing my book, the first draft, and I was like turning out, I think I did 70K in 2 months, 2.5 months. No, I think it was 2 months. And that was the most I've ever written in a
For me,
small amount of time.
70K is like a 6-month event, so that's crazy.
Yeah. And the fact that I did it in 2 months, I'm still not processing. Like my brain is still being like, no, you've been working on that part for 6 months. And I'm like, no, it was just a really intense 2 months. And I was planning it for a while, but no.
Yeah,
So
August, September
if you can do 70K in 70 days, I envy you. And if I could like cut out your heart and eat it and get that ability, you would have to watch your back, but I don't think that's an option.
Second.
You're safe. Yeah. Watch out. Rowan the vampire, look over here, is coming for your heart.
I did realize as soon as I came in, I was like, I'm very much giving vampire right now in a way that
I was like, yeah, I dressed up, and Rowan's like, yeah, I just have this complexion, actually.
It's just I look like, actually. I thought being blonde fairness, but somehow it's made it worse.
No.
As previously discussed in the opening stream, I have to do this, or my daughter's like, you didn't dress up.
Yeah, we don't want the child's judgment. I'm just expecting the DM at some point being like, CB, I'm disappointed in you. And then I have to go cry in the bathroom and then come back and do makeup. And no one wants that. I'm dressing up as a jack-o'-lantern through a combination of my little light reflecting off the orange soundproofing and my natural complexion to turn orangish red. And then the orange in my hair. It just makes me look like a jack-o'-lantern. Wait, I could be a headless horseman.
You could be.
Head.
A Doulahan.
You're the head of the headless horseman.
I'm the head of the headless horseman. I'm like half transformation into the jack-o'-lantern. Maybe I can add like the jack-o'-lantern, like this triangle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much energy I have. I'm gonna roll up to D&D after this, being like, hey, and then come back for Sand's game. I don't know what this was. Actually, people need to chop off my head.
Sarah was chaos back in the day. Sarah, now we live in chaos. Kara is new here. Her dyslexia, fellow dyslexic, caused her to misread your name as CB Fenris. Fenris is one of their favorite underground metal bands, so it's a good time. Has subscribed.
I'll take Fenris. It sounds like Fenrir, which I'm.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'm going to write
Charlie.
down Fenris.
You got that. You got the Fenris. Sorry.
David says, I think the most I've done in on the order of 15K in a weekend, but most of the time these days I'm working towards story goals rather than word count goals. I always think story goals are the superior goal type. However, whatever floats your boat, whatever gets you working, whatever makes you feel good.
I'm taking back over chat. Stop clicking. This is my stream. I know I was caught up in conversation, but stop it. Jessica says, I'm proud of that one November when I wrote 200K plus fanfics. There is a space in there.
That's still a lot.
That is, still like
Hell yeah.
I remember that year.
I'm proud of you, and also burning in envy internally. Wallace, hello, happy related.
Hey, Wallace. For everyone who doesn't know, Wallace has a spooky witchy romance. Which, give me a second, I will remember the name of it. I highly recommend it.
I have a cover in my head, but I can't actually like beam that into y'all's brains, so I'll just enjoy it.
Wouldn't it be so great?
Well, Sam, that would be great. Like, this is what I'm thinking, and then you just
dark and secret magic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a really great title. I love the cover. Which I've seen in the Rip Bodice, which is really cool. A total of 107K in 1 month. I'll never be able to do that again. Honestly, the fact that you did it once is enough.
Yeah.
You can retire. We have saying hi to Wallace. Hi, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Okay, people saying great. Blake saying we look great. Thank you. I'm a jack-o'-lantern. Kara, he's Norwegian, so I think the inspiration behind the name may have been Fenrir. Go me.
Probably.
And then people saying a dark and secret magic. And with that, we are going into our first sprint, which I will ask Sam how to make the timer big because I couldn't figure it out. But for the rest of you, see you on the other side.
This one or this one?
This one. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
See you guys in 30 minutes.
Just told me to go away.
We are back. Welcome back. Return. Um, how'd everyone do? How'd everyone do? I got 177 words done. Found out I did know how to spell mukbang. Um, and I feel like I did something else, but I'm really proud of getting those 177 words because I've been on the same section. It feels like I've been on the same section for like a week because I had a shoot for 4 days and couldn't work on it at all. So it's nice to just start moving forward again. How did you guys do? How did chat do?
I did really well that sprint.
Yeah.
The first, I didn't even have to try to get myself into the flow or anything. That's been my issue for several days of just like not, even when I sit down, I can't get anything out of myself. But I wrote about 400 words.
Yay.
I think now that I'm out of that hell section, I was telling CB about this. I was stuck on this one part of chapter 3 for maybe a week when I didn't necessarily need to be. It wasn't an unnecessary scene, but there was just something that was dragging about it and not even like moving the characters to another section. Setting helped. But now that I'm out of that, it feels great and things are going well.
Yay. Sam, what'd you get up to? I saw you working on responsible admin things.
Yeah, I got all the graphics are now in the media kit.
Cool.
They're not all labeled correctly, but I'll deal with that later. I am now making my schedule graphic for where I will be this weekend. So
amazing. I went to just start filling out graphics now and posting them. I was like, wait, I am on camera. I am the entertainment, right? Well, we are the entertainment. Actually, it's all about me. I should probably be present and locked in. Yay, I'm glad about the graphics. Let me check on chat. Commenting about the 107K, me going, should I trim my bangs on the stream so they stop getting in my eyes? The fact that it doesn't say host or anything, it just puts the message, is really funny for me. Sam posts some things. RP has been doing a Magic the Gathering, which is what I found out MTG. I like vaguely knew that, but I kept forgetting. League at local game store, and I unexpectedly qualified for an invitational tournament. So I'm prepping for that this weekend before I do my marathon on Sunday morning. Fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I considered joining a Magic the Gathering thing because apparently it's a good way to meet nerds in the film industry out here in LA.
Very true.
Yes, but it feels like an expensive hobby.
100%.
And I don't have money, so maybe not. Nicole says, "Hi friends, how goes it? It's going well. We just began the event." Eva says, "Definitely maybe about the bangs." Yeah, I do trim my bangs, but I'm definitely going like this a lot and then having like the, oh, what is this? It's giving Maxwell Rachel. What'd you say, Rowan?
I said the Rachel Berry.
Rachel Berry, no! Okay, guys, this just in. We are cutting the bangs.
That reference was for Blake, who is in the audience. That one was for you.
Eva got set up, recorded a clip in case I vlog this and help the kiddos get ready. So as soon as you said that, I remembered I was going to vlog this whole thing, but now I'm not because I forgot to.
It's not too late to start.
No, you've got another several sprints.
Several. This is the first one. But yes, I could. I don't know. Okay. Mystery 100.
I need more vlogs for the playlist, bish. Do it.
Words aren't the goal, but they're easy to report. They are easier to report. Sarah wrote 210 words, so success. Yay, it's over the 100. I got nothing written, or Jessica got nothing written that sprint because I'm spending the stream working on our Halloween schedule. Also very fair. I'm gonna cut my bangs right now then. I'm gonna use my embroidery thread cutting scissors. I'm just doing this here, and then you guys get to be entertained by this. Hey, this is a whole genre of YouTube content.
We get
That
part of.
Yeah, you get to be a part of me cutting my bangs. I have cut my bangs lots of times before, so this isn't a concerning thing. Unless it looked really bad, and then you all get to comfort me and tell me how pretty I am.
I don't think it'll look bad, and you are very pretty.
Yeah, I'm cutting like half a centimeter off. It's not a half a centimeter. I'm really bad at distance. Okay,
I
need
get
a
the
little
mom card. I get to call you pretty no matter what you look like.
Thanks, guys.
And you are having a very good bang day.
Thanks. I
Also-
showed up. I'm having a very good bang day, and then goes and just cuts them off. Okay. I think that
You
works.
still look good.
Yeah, love the big round blowout brush both ways, and then waiting for them to settle and then straightening them.
Okay.
It's like one pass through with the straightener. Okay, cool. That was get ready with me.
I have to do this out loud. Let's see. Opening stream, yes. Stream 1, 2, 3. That's my Friday. Saturday. Sprint 7, yes. Break 2. Sprint 8, 9. And then Sunday, break 3. 13, close. Okay, yes. Sorry. I had to, because I'm dyslexic, I have to like do it out loud to make sure.
No worries. I don't know where the hair went. It's disappeared onto my desk. Is that it? Okay, that is it. Oh, it's on my keyboard. That's why I can't find it. Cool, it's kind of gross.
It's got mixed in with the storm hair.
Yeah, it mixed in with all Stormageddon's hair. My family sent me a video of a different cat named Storm. It was like a cat video, and they were talking to it. And the way my brain struggled to process it, that there's another cat named Storm. Like, I know it's not that inventive of a name. Like, Storm isn't. But the fact it was just a different cat, I'm like, that's not Storm! That's not her! Yeah, I was like, who is this imposter?
Oh, it's almost 4.
There are 2 Charlie.
Yeah. Are you heading out soon, Sam?
Yeah, I was kissing my husband goodbye though, because he's going.
Oh.
Yeah, I will have to.
Potentially my story.
I love that man. He'll kiss me goodbye no matter what is on my lips, so he's a little sparkly.
You should be. Honestly, he deserves to be a little sparkly.
Thank you.
We all do. I was happy to I'm happy to get past that area I've been working on. The man that I have invented that added in to this scene, Leon, he gets to be in it more. And I probably won't injure him.
It's okay.
I might though. It'd be kind of fun. But I think that kind of detracts from the message I'm sending here. I'm supposed to get no nobility is injured and only the lower class of expendable soldiers, which is the whole point of making the nobles seem bad. Let's see. RP said Magic the Gathering can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. The Commander format in particular can be done very cheap. Most groups are okay with proxies, so it can be very cheap. I don't know what proxies are, but thank you. There is I saw something about Commander in like a local posting.
It also depends on like if the group is okay with being outside the current meta, because that's where it gets really expensive, is trying to keep up with what's currently legal in tournament play. But if they're okay with you using just anything, then it can be a lot cheaper. Like my friends and I did not keep up with the meta because I had inherited quite a bit of my MTG cards from my uncle and my dad, so I have cards from like first edition and stuff.
I played it a little bit when I was a wee child, because my older brother had some, so by default I had some, because that's how siblings work. And
I enjoy talking to
a little, but not really.
I enjoy talking to anybody who played like pre Scars of Mirrodin, because the color blue played a lot different before then, and so like they're the only ones who will know when I talk about all my counter spells.
I believe you and I trust you, but I have no idea what you're talking
Color
about.
blue? Is the color blue is just the element of the color blue, just an element in the game?
So in Magic the Gathering, there are 5 primary colors that your mana is drawn from.
Okay.
Red, white, blue, green, black, and they all kind of like symbolize different things. I don't know the current meta, but back when we played, white was like your noble justice, rules, your kind of paladin-ish stuff, but it also kind of played with how that could be good and bad. Blue was more like about kind of like counters and illusions and adding buffs and stuff. Green was all about like having a horde, because they were like the forest area, so they were all about just like having a massive army of nature things. Black was all about like poison, rotting. They were the swamp. I really liked, because I would play blue-black, and so mine was called a decay deck when I played blue-black, and I would buff up, like I'd have like one black creature that's really strong, and I'd like buff them up. And there's also artifacts which are technically colorless. So
awesome. Commander
doesn't even
have Eva is saying some stuff about Magic Gathering, seeing if they're sellable. Yeah, I probably played around 2009, 2010.
I was always really into the lore of Magic the Gathering, because the lore is that you, the player, are an interdimensional being who can transport from different universes, and you can summon creatures from those universes to fight on your behalf in battle.
I've read webtoons like that.
Yeah, so me and my friends, we each had a planeswalker persona. And so that was that when we dueled, we'd get really into character. And because of like the quotes and the lore on the actual cards, because all like most of the cards had flavor text, which would be like a quote or something about them. And one of my favorite black creatures was this orc guy. And I found out that there was a white counterpart to him. And so it was like 2 different versions of what he could have been. And I'm like, I don't play white, but I want that
alternate universe version.
Yeah, and then like Chris had that card in his deck, and I was like, brother, here we meet on metal. So it was so
No,
fun.
Eva, do not get your Magic the Gathering cards out. We cannot be responsible for this.
See, blue does. See, the milling is different. RP, because milling is a newer thing for blue, but yeah, blue's still counterspell heavy. Sorry, I was about to go into more.
I am pulling us back. I don't have a way to. I don't have any prompts to pull us back. Other than what are you gonna do this sprint if you did your admin-y things?
I actually have to. Oh, Fox is sharing magic cards. I actually am going to say goodbye to everybody for now, because I have to go mom and get the kids ready to go.
Unfortunately, I say unfortunate. Your kids seem very cute and very sweet.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, Fox. Milling is newer to blue than I
focus. Where are you going? You're going.
Yes, I'm going. I have to go mom and stuff, but I will be back sometime for stream 3. CB will be here holding down the fort for me and Sarah. In the meantime, I have to go dig out my tub of magic cards to teach my children.
Okay, bye, Sam.
Pass on.
Bye.
Sam.
Bye, Sam. Everyone say bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
I can't find the exit.
She found the exit. Now it's just me and you and our 16 friends.
Hello.
Hello. So we're about to head into our next sprint. I'm hoping to get a Griffin on page. What are you hoping to do?
I have just moved on to chapter 4, so now I just need to get somehow Elio into the not werewolf squad apartment. He just needs to get there. I don't care how.
Just in their apartment.
Like, he
Do
needs
they
to be there.
Oh, we'll see you on the
Okay.
other side.
All right.
Hello and welcome back to another thrilling episode. I how did we do that sprint? Go to the next. Awesome. I got like 150 words done because I also did something else, which I'm now forgetting what I did. Oh, I made a list of things I have to do probably today or tomorrow. And like half the things on that list are respond to this person's text. Because if I don't write it down, I won't remember to. But I got like 150 words done. I did go downstairs and get myself a snack at one point, and when I came back, I realized I like left off right after a character said something like horrible to Jason, like rude, mean, evil. And I was like, oh, did I know how I wanted him to respond to this? Because I don't anymore. But then I figured it out. So we good, but it definitely was a like, oh shit, I should have finished the thought before I got up. Or maybe I didn't have a thought and that's why I got up. We'll never know. We'll never know what past CB was thinking. So how did you do, Rowan?
I wrote another like 450 words that sprint. So
oh my god, what is your subtitle?
Do you not like it?
No, I didn't say that. I just
like me to change it, CB?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just whoop, jump scare. Look. I didn't say I'm not. I just was not expecting.
And yet you're uncomfortable with my title.
I was not expecting to look at my screen and see that. And
it's one of the fun I've ever heard in my life, and I bring it everywhere because it makes me laugh so much every time I see it.
Okay, what did you do? Because I wasn't listening to your response.
I wrote 250-ish words. Okay. 450. 450.
Okay.
And
different.
I'm just trying to force myself to stop lingering so long. Like, I'm just making myself move on faster than I have been because I've got so much ground to cover. I'm almost at 20K. And I haven't even, they haven't had the first hunt yet. And I'm just like, I need to stop meandering.
I don't think.
I want to stay in Elio's head forever. I find him so interesting, but also he needs to like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stay in one like classroom setting. I can't describe everything that happens in class, even though I want to. I'm not gonna. I just want to.
Well, you can do it now and then go back later and cut stuff out.
Yeah. I'm like, I need you guys, everyone, to understand what it was like at a school that we went to.
Yeah. I think it's screenwriting advice, but I guess it applies to books as well. Is enter the scene as late as you can and then leave as soon as possible. Yeah, it's I think that's more for screenwriting just because there is no glossing over things in film. Like if you're showing it on camera, you're showing it on camera, other than like a montage. But so there's no glossing over things in films. Asterisks, the way to gloss over things in films.
Yeah.
But like there's no summarizing. Asterisks, other than the way to summarize. But I think that channeling the enter late as possible and leave as soon as you can would be important for what you're doing or what your issue you're having.
I have a question for you and chat.
Okay.
Do you think it's reasonable to have the freshman class of a university, of like a high level or a rigorous university, read Paradise Lost? Do you think Paradise Lost is too complex for a freshman seminar class?
I haven't read Paradise Lost.
I didn't enjoy it, but I did.
I'm gonna say no because it's college. Especially if it's like a hoity-toity university or something high level or We broaden your understanding with our critical thinking skills by reading old people's work.
It's hoity-toity in this Star was, you know?
Yeah.
That
I mean, like
every member of the student body thinks the smartest in the world.
Yeah. The 8th time I read Frankenstein in a class where I'm just like, do you want me to just recite the novel at this point?
I enjoyed reading Gilgamesh. That was cool. I almost had Gilgamesh.
I enjoyed reading Gilgamesh.
But it's not quite thematically relevant to the book. And I want them to be reading a book that is thematically relevant. So.
That's good. Love themes. Okay, let me check on chat. All right, so the answer to my question during the sprint was, what are some of the artists that you listen to while you're writing? My answers are No Con, Hozier, and then Taylor Swift, specifically Folklore and Evermore. Although right now I am listening to Erin LeCount because I'm potentially going to a concert of her with a friend in February.
Nice. I listened to this. I can't do it if it has lyrics or instrumentation. I can't focus. So I use this website, Ambient Mixer, that just had like ambient sound tapes. So right now I've been listening to Haunted Forest Night.
Okay, it's a great love that artist, totally rocking out to Haunted Forest Night. Jessica saw something that no, she didn't, because I didn't click a button. And answers for Bloody Books is classical music, so a bunch of old dead white guys, yay! But for Work to Death, it's been a mix of Zana, Fletcher Knox, and Taylor Acorn. I want Taylor Acorn's name to not be Taylor Acorn and be like a corn or something like that, but it's Acorn. Which is just giving the visuals of like Taylor Swift, but with like an acorn cap on and like fairy wings. Jessica, you came right back at the climax of Swan Lake. It was very dramatic. I'm glad, I think. Sarah got another couple hundred words done in a different chapter, but that's still more than your 100 goal, so yay.
Yeah.
Mystery neither got food nor finished the chapter, but did write 546 words, which is a good chunk.
That's a real chunk.
Shannon finished up some admin things. Nice. RP figured out some sideboarding stuff for the deck I'm planning on playing. Cool. So I did think you were building a deck for a second, and I'm like, you have been driving, playing Magic, and now building a deck, but you mean a deck of cards, which makes more sense. Jessica got 300 words done for that sprint and wrote out all of our plans for the next 3 months that I know about. Wow, nice. Andrea, while writing, I listened to the OST of Ghost in the Shell, Good Omens, and Knives Out. Those are good playlists or good soundtracks. What'd you say, Rowan?
I love the Knives Out soundtrack. I think you would find a lot of inspiration in the. Have you listened to the Skyrim soundtrack while you've been working? Because I think that would be perfect for you.
Yes, I have listened to the Skyrim soundtrack. The Skyrim soundtrack is one of those where it's like, even if you've never played, if you've ever looked up fantasy music, it's there. So yes, I have listened to the Skyrim. Yeah,
not to be
soundtrack.
Forcing everybody to do Skyrim all the time, but I think it would be good.
You're not gonna force everyone.
If I force everybody to play Skyrim, I would. But
Andrea goes, hello. I'm not writing, but reading The Artist's Way. I'm just finishing the introduction. I'm guessing that is a instructional book. Is it about art, or just the concept of being an artist or writing? Tell us about the book a little if you want. RP is not driving, is in the passenger seat. That makes me feel better. Because I was like, maybe he got to DC already, but I'm like, you are going to DC. That's what you said, right? Or did I just like fill that in? I have a lot of family in the DC area, so you might have said something else, and I was just like, yes, DC. My family does the music league thing, and my dad just messaged me that I have to drop a song in our music league. So we're gonna do this as a group, guys.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. But okay. So May, school is almost over. Summer is on the horizon. The days are getting longer, and I am listening to this song. What's something that a bunch of Gen Xers would like?
Gen
Because I
Xers?
consistently.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I know. I kind of should put in a Taylor Swift song because that might get me some points. And I love her. School's almost over. Summer's on the horizon. The days are getting longer, and I'm listening to the song.
I don't know.
What's the Taylor Swift? Like, learning is cool, or learning is fun, or yeah, whatever. Not that one. I do think it should be something from the Me album. But if I do Taylor, but I don't think I'm going to. Chat, what do you think?
Makes me think of summertime. It's not a great. I don't like that song, but it is very seasonal for me.
Yeah, I was thinking School's Out, but someone else has to have done that. Wait, is it by Alice Cooper?
I don't know.
How has someone else not picked this? Is it just going to tell me that someone else has picked it? Oh, no, it didn't. No one else picked that. Awesome. That's what we went for. I always forget to vote on other people's songs, so I have 14 points in this league. Everyone else is like 50 because I just keep forgetting to vote, so all of the votes for me get disqualified, which is fair. I'm glad it has that metric. But versus the one that I have a different one where I do terribly because I have a different sort of music taste because I'm not like other girls, or except by girls I mean like Sam and Matt and Cody. It's fine. They hate the music I like, which is Taylor Swift and a couple other things.
If they have beef with friends anymore.
No, they don't have any problems with it, but they give like millennial throwback songs, so they're all like, oh yeah. One of them is gonna watch this and be like, CB, no.
We're just
representing us terribly.
We're just too young.
Too young to understand that. Or I didn't listen to music until I was like 11. Not because I wasn't allowed or anything. I just, as a child, there were very few songs that I didn't feel like were too for my ears. Like it would just get frustrating for me. And that's on being a neurodivergent child. Yeah, but then I listened to Pat Benatar, and I was like, "This is amazing! Music is great."
Oh wait, that's really sweet.
Little like tiny CB going, "Hit me with your best shot, fire!"
That's so cute. Because my first time listening
to my lipstick case and having no idea what that meant. Childhood.
My first band that I chose for myself and wasn't just me listening to my parents listen to music was like 5 seconds. Yeah. So yours,
yeah,
I do love them still. Unfortunately,
a Pat Benatar disc in our car, so we listened to that, and I was like, oh my god, music is not just noise in my ears.
This is amazing.
We have stuff. It's amazing. I get my whole industry. Summer of '69, Bryan Adams. I listened to Summertime by Kenny Chesney. And then, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron is a 12-week course to discover and rescue your own creativity. Wow. I know you're on the introduction, so I'm not going to ask how is it, because I don't want to put that pressure on you when you're literally in the introduction. But on that note, we are right about to start our next sprint. The group did not get involved, which was my goal for last sprint. So maybe the Griffin will show up now. I'm just going on this like side tangent about men being awful, like these specific men, not just not all men
in general.
But this group of men being awful, and then hopefully I'll get to the Griffin.
Elia will be in their apartment in the spring. I'm speaking it into.
Yeah, break into their apartment. I don't know if it's a break in or not, but break into their apartment.
They're gonna be there.
That's less fun. All right, is this our last sprint? This is potentially our last. Yes, it is our last sprint. Finish doing things. Woohoo! If I time things well. Ta-da! Ah, it switched. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That was our last sprint. So now we get to do a little chatting, and then I will send you all on your way to the next stream. But how did everyone do that sprint? How did you do?
I wrote like 550 words.
Nice. I got 425, and the Griffin's shown up. And I realized that I've been switching up how a Griffin looks in my head this whole time. I've been like, okay, I've been thinking the front half was furred and the back half was feathered. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, this looks goofy in my head. So I have Googled what a Griffin looks like before, but sometime between then and now, I flipped it. It is feathered on the front half and furred on the back half. Which does mean Jason's cloak will be made out of booty hair, but
Right.
that's fine. It could be like torso hair as well.
Nothing wrong with that. No shame. No shame.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So I have now fixed that. Well, the Griffin's being redescribed, so because I'm rewriting this chapter. So I was like, oh, this makes much more sense. So I'm glad to have gotten that done. Let's check on the chat. Yeah, because I'm like, maybe the feathers and the fur mix in. Because I was like, I don't want feathers on his, like, on the shoulders of his cloak. Because that's a very particular look. And it's really ostentatious. I think that's the right word.
Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 feathers. The whole thing.
Yeah, but not like
maybe that's
very.
I
think there's a bad guy in what's that show where it's the guy? It's an anime, and the world ends and people are in stone. People are encased in stone. Dr. Stone. Yeah, I was like, it's something about stone. I think there's a villain with like feathers that come up like this.
I have seen
all I can think of.
3 episodes of that show, so I got nothing for you.
I think I've watched up to the same point twice, and then it started becoming more about people and less about fun inventing, and I was interested. The way they draw women in that makes me uncomfortable. So it's just one of the things where I just got a little too into the way they depict women, and I was like, no, they're children. I can't do that anymore. Like, I enjoy a lot of these characters, but I can't keep watching the titty shots of like 14 to 16-year-olds.
Fair.
Yeah, that's my line. Okay. So my question for that sprint was, what's your favorite part of the writing process? And we have some answers. Jessica says drafting, which is why I don't have any more books out. No, you gotta keep... Favorite doesn't mean the part you stop at. You have to keep going. As someone whose favorite I think is also drafting, is now in the revising, I get it, but also keep going. Andrea goes, when I can sit down and just fucking write the thing, that is hard with all the distractions. Yeah, it was for me because I had to keep going back to outline because I didn't prepare the scope of this project properly. When it started, I was just like, I just want to write, but I know I'll have more enjoyment actually writing if I work out all the minutia beforehand, which is why I have to be a planner and cannot be a pantser. Cool. RP goes, I love drafting, just sitting down and writing and getting tucked into the story as I'm writing it is amazing. Yeah, that's also part of the reason I have to draft, is so that I can just sit down and write and I don't have to be like stressing like, oh, is what I'm writing fucking up something for me later because I planned it in advance. And if I do like come up with something in instant, write it down, and it ends up fucking it, that's what revising's for. RP also just got to the hotel in DC, so I'm going to accomplish this sprint is checking into the hotel. Fair. Hope you got all settled. Lisa? Hi all, I woke up 2 hours ago and just caught up with these streams. No worries, this is only the first one of the event.
I think it's...
Then I What'd you say?
I think Lisa M.
Lisa, you know, that's a good idea. I know I set this up as a 45-minute sprint, but wow, it always feels so long. There's only 26
Really?
minutes left.
That
The
was
last 26 minutes felt so much quicker than the beginning, like 19. Pure Blind Gamers popping in. Hello, friends lurking from work, but I hope you both are doing well. Hi. Talon. So what you're saying is I probably shouldn't set up hour-long sprints. You do you. It is up to you, your stream. But I like the checking in every, half an hour, 45 minutes, so I can be like, this is what I got done. Or if I make one sprint that is like a wash and I don't get anything done, it's easier for me to be like, okay, the next sprint is going to be different, rather than like, if I fuck up the first 10 minutes of a hour long, it's harder for my brain to be like, okay, I'm gonna lock in for the latter half this sprint. Yeah, that's at least my brain. You've got time, do the thing. I used to say that drafting was my favorite part. I think I'm much happier when I'm at the submission part, though. Wow, that is an opinion I have never heard before. Once I'm through the writing, editing, and the polishing, I'm ready for the others. Literally, I don't think I've ever heard someone's favorite part is like submitting to agents. Is that what you're talking about? Rachel got another chapter handled. Thanks so much. I'm proud of you. That is awesome.
very awesome.
Mystery food. Talon, my sprint was making food and making last minute updates to your stream, because I'm pretty sure you're next. RP has checked into the hotel and is now making dinner in your hotel room, because fair. And Jessica got 533 words for that sprint, putting me at 833 for today. Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Is that 833 for this stream, or just for the day in total so far, or both? Yeah. Not my group chat is like blowing up with my roommates, so I keep looking to the side.
Yeah. To answer the question, I think I've decided that I do enjoy drafting, but I enjoy editing more. But because I enjoy editing so much, it's getting in the way of having a draft. So I'm not allowed to do that for the first draft. Otherwise, I will never finish.
Yeah, fair. I don't know how I feel about revising yet. In the past, I have both enjoyed it and hated it. I think it really depends on what vibe I'm feeling. I think it depends on the project, definitely, but I think I do prefer drafting above really anything else. Talon, I can explain better later, but yeah, up to the point of submitting, the story is just potential, but when it's out there in the world, agents, publishers, etc., that's when I feel good. Okay. Jessica goes, yep, for this stream, I didn't write before the event started. So fair. I didn't either today. But it also started at like 12:30 for me, because I'm on the West Coast. I was just at the East Coast, which is not accurate. Cool. All right, I think I'm going to end us earlier than the time we're having, so people have time to go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do some stretches, before heading over to the next sprint, which you guys should be on the playlist. I'm pretty sure is David's or Talon's. This guy. I'm fairly sure. If it's not, correct me and be like, no, CB, you're insane. Yeah, thank you for joining us for the first stream of the Storytellers Hearth. I'll also be stream. I'll also be break stream number 2 tomorrow. I'll be back tonight, joining Sam's stream. So I'm just all around. Everywhere you look, I'll be there. Yeah.
I will be a phantom at tomorrow's break stream, and I will be also back for the last stream. So
cool. everyone go check out all the graphics Sam made in the media kit. Post on your social medias what your goals are, or post in the Storytellers Hearth Discord. And we can all compare goals and such like that. And at the end, you can do a little check mark when you succeed in things.
Woohoo!
Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.